Everyone gets too busy after turning 40 and no longer enjoys many of the things they used to. This is the time when you will be sorry for not doing more. In fact, life is all about having fun and chasing dreams, and you will agree with the fact that we can't get everything we desire. However, with proper planning and prioritization of the important goals, we won't be that regretful after all in our 40s. And if you are confused about the important things to do before 40, then stick right to the video. As in today's video, we're going to talk about the top 10 things you should do before turning 40. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos we upload. Getting back to the video, let's start with number 10. Number 10, let yourself fail more. Make enough mistakes. The first thing you can do before your 40s is let yourself make enough mistakes. You should not be afraid of mistakes that stop you from trying again. In fact, some of the most successful people in the world are the ones who have had the most failures. Jack Ma was rejected from every one of the 30 positions he sought in his hometown of Hangzhou, China. 10 times he was rejected by Harvard. Moreover, American venture capitalists repeatedly turned down his request for funding when he began trying to get the Alibaba business off the ground. But he didn't quit, and now he is one of the top 5 richest men in China and 67th in the list of billionaires worldwide. Michael Jordan, the basketball legend, said, "I have failed over and over in my life, and that's why I succeed." These people succeeded because they understood that you can't let your failure define you. Instead, you have to let your failures teach you. You have to let your failures show you what to do differently the next time. In an interview with Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg stated, "The greatest success comes from the freedom to fail as much as possible. So consider your mistakes an income and a wonderful experience. Believe in yourself and don't quit or give up on the things you love." Jack Ma once says, "Make enough mistakes. Don't worry. You fall, you stand up. You fall, you stand up." Number 9. Waste less time on people who are not worth it. Bruce Lee once said, "If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of." In fact, life is too short to waste time with someone who doesn't consider you his first priority. Steve Jobs once said, "Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life." This is of the essence, so make the most of your time by engaging in activities that bring you joy. Time spent pursuing a hobby or interest is never wasted. Plan your days around pursuits that will bring you joy and personal development. You can do something productive to take your mind off the person who is just going to cause you pain. Number 8. Success earlier. The next thing you should do before your 40s is succeed early. British statesman William Pitch Adams states, "If you do not start early, you can make progress in nothing." However, the definition of success is not the traditional type of amassing vast wealth. Currently, success is like a race to see who can think more creatively, learn the most, and think independently. So if you come across a good chance, don't let it pass you by. Seize the moment and don't look back with regret. To get ahead, you must be productive and begin new projects or pursuits before anyone else. Number 7. Be responsible and stop blaming. The next thing you're going to do before turning 40 is become responsible and take full responsibility of your actions. Courtney Lynch once said, "Leaders inspire accountability through their ability to accept responsibility before they place blame." If you are unable to take responsibility, you won't move forward in life. When bad things happen, most of us try to find an external source to blame for the bad luck. You must teach yourself to consider what you may have done differently to avoid a given situation, which is why Robin Sharma said, "Blaming others is nothing more than excusing yourself." Number 6. Spend time with your family. Barbara Bush once said, "At the end of your life, you will never regret not having passed one more test, not winning one more verdict, or not closing one more deal. You will regret the time not spent with a husband, a friend, a child, a parent." Now that you're in your 20s or 30s, it's likely that you won't be calling or seeing your parents every week, or even every few months. So one of the best things you can do is to spend more time with your family and parents before they pass away, and you live with the regret for the rest of your life. As Boyd K. Packer said, "Family time is sacred time and should be protected and respected." Number 5. Create at least 2 income streams. In order to be peaceful in your 40s and beyond, it's necessary that you have more than one income stream. In the current economy, it's clear that no job is safe. So it's smart to have more than one source of income to reduce risk and ensure financial security. Warren Buffett once said, "If your salary is your only source of income, you are one step away from poverty." For instance, the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, has more than 6 successful business ventures, while according to CNBC, an average self-made millionaire has 3 to 5 sources of income. So it's one of the necessary things to have more than one income source before your 40s so that you can do whatever you want with greater freedom and choices. Number 4, work on your communication skills. In today's society, many individuals fail to recognize the significance of communication. However, it was long ago when Plato said, "Wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something." However, communication skills are not all about presentation, sales talk, or some old style of communication. Instead, communication is both embracing and tolerating different ideas and feelings in others, as well as sharing ideas with them in order to provide encouragement and support. It is also the technique of actively listening in order to comprehend the feelings of the person with whom you are conversing. Number 3, increase your financial intelligence. Robert Kiyosaki, in his famous book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, stated, quote, "If your financial intelligence is low, money will run all over you. It will be smarter than you. If money is smarter than you will work for it all your life. To be the master of money, you need to be smarter than it." So the next thing you should do before your 40s is cease depending on financial experts to manage your wealth and money. In the end, you'll be glad you did when you can keep or grow your money without having to spend a fortune on people who don't care about you or your goals, but rather their own. In the same context, Buffett once said, "Wall Street is the only location where folks ride in a Rolls Royce to obtain advice from those who use the subway." In short, it's time to take charge of your financial future and start managing your money and portfolio by brushing up on your financial knowledge through self-directed learning. Number 2, play less video games. The next important thing you should do is spend less time playing video games. Of course, there is nothing wrong with video games themselves, but it's about our time. And if we spend our many hours playing video games, then we won't be able to cater for the other important things we need to do. Further, video games have some sort of addiction associated with them. The more you play, the more you will want to be in them. Therefore, in order to effectively manage your time for the other important things, spend less time on video games, or play games only on weekends or holidays. Number 1, start eating healthy and exercising. We all know the phrase, being fit is 80% diet and 20% exercise. It may surprise you to learn that 13% of middle-aged persons who participated in a 1992 study published in the International Journal of Aging and Human Development said they wish they had taken better care of their health when they were younger. So it's better to take care of your health before it's too late. John Mackey once wrote, "A healthy diet is a solution to many of our healthcare problems. It's the most important solution." Taking care of your health is a duty you owe yourself, as well as the people you care about. And if you don't, then Edward Stanley has definitely defined the situation better by saying, "Those who have no time for healthy eating will sooner or later have to find time for illness." That's all for today's video, guys. What do you like the most and want to do before your 40s? Tell us your views in the comments section. See you in the next video. Until then, cheers.